We're back. So we're saying that the atmosphere is a kind of gothic, okay, that Frankenstein's reaction moves from a feeling of expectation towards the result and of anxiousness towards negative feelings of disgust, of remorse, but mostly of disgust and fear. And we also focused on the way the monster looks and said that after all, the monster is some kind of example of the pre romantic sublime, which is a combination of beauty and fear at the same time. But then let's focus on how the name of the monster, of the way the monster is called, and we'll see that the monster is described in various ways, but there is no such thing as a name for it or for him. First of all, okay, I was just looking for an eraser here. I highlighted in pink all the expressions that Mary Shelley uses to refer to the monster, okay, to address the monster. He is the accomplishment of my toils, he is the lifeless thing, he is the creature, the wretch, which means someone who is unhappy and miserable, okay. He's also an inanimate body, the being, okay, the wretch again, the miserable monster, a mummy, and that wretch again. So the word wretch is definitely, I would say, overused. Well, not overused, but used a lot. Okay, and an interesting thing is that she moves from a general idea, the accomplishment of my toils, to a general idea linked to something lacking life, the lifeless thing. Okay, he's also an inanimate body. Okay, and he is also a mummy. A mummy, as you know, is the way important people were buried by ancient Egyptians. But he's also a creature. He is even considered to be a being. But after all, all these ways to refer to the monster tell us about Dr. Frankenstein's ambivalent feelings towards what he has created. And the way we modern readers read Frankenstein relate to the way it has been described and it has been represented, especially on film, as a monster who is unable of feelings, which is not exactly true. But the very interesting thing is that the monster, after all, and we might think of the way this word, of the origin of this word, monster, coming from the Latin monstrum, and you will tell me what it is about. Okay, as I was saying, well, it is important to discuss why it is never given a name. So probably because it does not deserve to be in the line of human beings. And so, in this context, Frankenstein's reaction finds its consistent, I wouldn't say conclusion, but it is its consistence. So he expected something, but then he realizes it's not exactly what it looked like or what he thought it was. And so this is what happens at the end of the passage. Okay, he dreams he dreams nightmares. You will tell me about them, and he eventually compares what he has created to a thing such as even Dante could not have conceived. Remember that Frankenstein is subtitle or the modern Prometheus. We will discuss why this subtitle, and we will also discuss what the monster, after all, is a symbol of.